Hi everybody, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. When I got up this morning I thought it was still night time because it's dark outside. It really looks dark, it's wet, it's damp, it's cold, and I actually woke up thinking it was still night time because it was so dark. Got up at 8:20 this morning. So yeah, it's another wet, miserable day. It was raining last night and it's raining this morning. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning. This day in 2001 saw the world premiere of The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. It was one of the biggest gambles in modern cinema history. The 3 films were shot in one go. Those who suggested it wouldn't work didn't know what they were talking about.
Alexa, what's the time, please?
Good morning, Crystal. It's 8:34 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
It's Tuesday, the 10th of December.
Alexa, what's the weather outlook?
Right now in Rochester, it's 6 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies. Today's forecast has showers, with a high of 7 degrees and a low of 5 degrees.
So I'm having my morning cup of Nescafe coffee latte. Alexa, can you tell me a Christmas joke? Alexa, can you tell me a Christmas joke?
How did Scrooge end up with the football? The ghost of Christmas past.
Alexa, whose birthday is it today?
Today's famous birthdays include United States Senator from Georgia David Perdue, American football player from the United States Joe Burrow, Shane Gillis, British actor, screenwriter, film director and producer Kenneth Branagh, and Canadian actress Emmanuelle Chriqui.
So if it's your birthday today, happy birthday. Many happy returns to everybody whose birthday it is today. So yeah, Tuesday morning, wet, windy, cold. Like I said, I got up, I thought it was night time. I overslept and I woke up and I'd had a dream as well, so I didn't want to wake up. No, because I was dreaming. It was a nice dream as well, it wasn't a nasty one for a change. So, last night, went out in the dark with Max. It was wet and it was miserable and hardly anyone about. Came back indoors and I just get on with things. So I put the telly on. It's either talking pictures, catching up on the news, or I'm listening to the radio, usually LBC London. I'm usually just trying to chill out whatever's going on. I like a quiet life, and I don't mean so quiet there's no noise at all. What I mean is, when I was younger, I wanted to go out, I wanted to do things, I wanted to be out every day, whether it's by myself or with the kids, whether it was just shopping, going out somewhere. I've got older, hit my 50s, I just want to stay at home, I just want to relax and enjoy the rest of my life. I don't want to get into fights with people, I don't want to get into any trouble. I'm a nice person, and that's it really. I mean, as in, I like the quiet life. I mean, you expect noise, of course you do. You expect that. That's part of human life. Everything is noisy. A dog barks, a bell rings, the telephone goes off. We're surrounded by noise. Noise alerts us to things. Alarm bells, sirens. If we didn't have noise, it wouldn't be very safe, you know. So I don't mean so quiet there's no noise at all. I just mean I just I just want to be left alone, in other words. If I'm not interfering in your life and I'm not disturbing you, why the hell are you doing it to me for? That's all I mean. So today, I haven't got very much planned at all. I went out to the co-op yesterday afternoon because I just wanted to get the TV magazine for Christmas, which is something I do every year to see what films are on. I like Scrooge. I mean, let's see if they have got Scrooge on. There's so many versions of Scrooge, isn't there? There's the old version, the 1930s or 40s. Then there's the cartoon version. One of the cartoon versions that I do like is Jim Carrey speaking as Scrooge in the cartoon. So I looked at Christmas Day. Let's have a look at Christmas Eve. I don't have Sky, just basic telly really. Oh, Freeview. So what's on Christmas Eve? Well, I mean, have we got Scrooge on Christmas Eve? Dirty Harry! Oh my goodness, on ITV4, Dirty Harry's on. As I'm getting older, my eyes are getting worse, excuse me. Back a bit. Shrek. Oh, Moana's on. The first Moana, because The Rocket has been filming Moana too, so Moana's on. Shrek. Ghostbusters Afterlife. White Christmas with Bing Crosby, that's 1954. Do you like the carols from Kings? Beetlejuice. Oh, TikTok Top 100 2024 is on ITV1 on Christmas Eve. A countdown of the top 100 funniest, most extreme and rudest viral videos of 2024 from TikTok and other social medias. I hope they've asked permission for taking all these clips off of the owners of them. Home Alone, yeah, A Christmas Carol. Dickens' Late Tale starring George C. Scott. That's 1984 Scrooge. So there is a Scrooge on Christmas Eve. I do love a good film, Scrooge. Another one, Alistair Sim one, is on Channel 5 at 9:30 on Christmas Eve. So this is why I get the TV book. I've got it every year because I just like to see what's on TV at Christmas when you're curled up with your fleece blanket on your own. It's nice to watch. So like I said, not much planned for today. I went out yesterday. I used to go out first thing in the morning, but I've got tired of doing that. So I go out at different times. It does feel colder today, although the temperature has gone up because I've put the heating on. Then I'm going to see if I've got any notifications on my tablet. what have we got this morning? Google Maps. Your photo reached 1,000 views. I ignore any emails from the so-called Kent police because they're absolutely useless. I've got on with my own life and I'm just dealing with things myself. So Google Maps, 100,000 photo views. Your photo is helping in a big way. Congrats, your post just reached a new milestone. It's now been viewed over 1,000 times, helping people get the information that they need. And that's because I review places that I've been to. I've done reviews on my takeaways I've had to the flat. I've had a review. I reviewed going out to places. I reviewed Blue Water. Like I said, I'm just getting on with my life now to the best of my ability, and obviously the police that I've got involved with are just, they feel like phony. They don't do their job properly. The women are over interested. The women. And I'm not interested in female police officers. You know, keep just going on and on and on and on, not leaving me alone. It's overbearing interest, you know. So I'm not bothering with the police unless it's an absolute emergency. I mean, even then you're not guaranteed they're going to do anything. They just wind me up. They feel part of this gang stalking. The fact that they keep emailing and to tell me they're going to close cases or they've closed the case, and really this has been going on since 2008 when I became involved with the police because I reported something and it was all hidden and covered up and da-de-da-de-da. And we know that the police are corrupt. There's several police officers in prison. There's female police officers that abuse their trust. And, you know, there's female prison officers that sleep with prisoners. It's not all men doing the crime, as we know by Lucy Letby, the killer nurse. There's loads of women that commit crimes. It's just not males. And the over-interest of the women in the police, no thank you. Right? And when I ring up the phone to my bank, you get an Irish woman or a Scotch woman, no. And I'm a female, and I find that there's too much, they're overly interested, but they don't actually do anything to help me at all. So I'm not a fan of the police at all. I just am completely solitary on my own. I will continue to speak about things. No one's going to do anything. They don't. When you've got corrupt police officers in prison, there's that police officer that raped a woman using his authority to stop a woman, and then he raped and killed her. I don't trust anybody. I wouldn't trust any police officers to my door. Nobody. After all, they are only human. They're humans in a uniform. They're nothing special from anybody else. A police officer is no special than an ordinary person on the street. They're not. Of course I'd like justice, you know, but, you know, the main perpetrator that caused my life a misery was my father, and they let him get away with it. They let Jimmy Savile get away with his crimes. There's more people coming forward. And when you see a newsreader like Hugh Edwards, okay, getting off having images on his phone, getting off and away with it, and smug as you like out of the court, knowing that he'd got away with it. There's no justice in this country. The victims always suffer. They do. There's no support. You know, why do people, ordinary people, set up support networks when they've lost a child or they've lost someone to cancer? Why do people, ordinary people, set up pages to help other people? It's the public helping the public here. It's not the police or people high up helping people. It's the public helping other people. I walked into a church. A chaplain came up to me and helped me. And that's what helped me deal with the weekend that's just gone. I was at my wit's end with everything. I'd had enough. I was about to explode. I just wanted to get out of this flat and go, right? But I stood my ground and I fucking carried on, and I will carry on. If you scream and shout and they've won. If you start screaming and shouting, they've won. If you act crazy, they've won. You've got to stand your ground and you have got to keep going, because that's what they hate. If you say, oh, I've thrown in the towel, I've given up, I'm not carrying on, they've won. They want you to stop. That's what they want. They are evil. These people are evil. That's what they want. It's not about fighting police. It's about fighting the corruption. The corruption. It's all corrupt. It's not just the police. It's who is in charge of the police, who's telling these police officers to do nothing when there's something serious going on, right? It's corruption all around. And if you go around and you keep fighting, you keep talking, right, and you keep showing them that you ain't going to stop, eventually there'll be a breakthrough. Even if it's tiny and you've helped one person by talking. Don't throw in the towel. You are helping when you are talking about your experiences, what's happened to you, right? You're helping somebody, right? You are. If you give up, then you're showing other people that there's no hope. There is. They slowly get defeated, these bullies and antagonists and whoever they're working for. You know, they're corrupt. Their whole world is corrupt. It's bent, right? I don't want inferior food. I don't want to be treated like a peasant and a piece of shit. But it's been like that since the world began, I'm afraid. People with money, right, get what they want. People that are poor, they work hard, they die, sometimes with nothing. It's been like that since the world began. Because that's what people are like. You have to have something to believe in, whether it's your God, Jesus, you have to have something to believe in. Otherwise you're going to go crazy, right? You've got your beliefs, you're powerful, standing alone, as well as in any army of people. Just keep spreading what you believe and don't let anybody else stop you. Because their whole power is trying to stop people spreading their story. And the more of us that come out with our stories, they will get defeated. They want people to hide and keep stum. They want people to just accept what they're giving us. And no, I don't like the crappy food. I don't like the shrinkage packaging. I don't like being told what to do by fat politicians, giving out fat jabs to fat people when they're fat. I don't like it. But fighting them, they just stick him in prison. Look at Tommy Robinson and that poor guy that stood up during the riots, killed himself in prison. They just put you away for voicing your opinion. Right? I don't like what's going on. Nobody does. But the more you just carry on with your life, enjoy what you've got. Yeah, you can fight your cause without violence and antagonising other people. We all need to stand together, all nations, all ethnicities, all colours. Right, all of us need to stand together in every country that is suffering and do something about this. Not just Great Britain, all around the world. We are suffering. And we all need to come together and do something about it, right? All the people do. And fight these monsters telling us what to do, which is, wrong. We are being given crap to eat. We are being given crap all round, and it's not acceptable. We're being told lies and given garbage, and I myself have had enough of it, but I'm carrying on. I don't see the point of giving up, because then they've won. See you later.